Hey, my cuties and beauties. How are you guys doing? I hope everyone's doing okay. I'm back at it again. I had this inspiring theme in my head when I was looking at all the glitters that I had purchased from Walmart and the one that I got in my Your Sugar packet. And I was like, yes, gold on gold on gold. That's gonna be so cute. So I'm trying something new with the nail bed of this practice hand today. It has that really deep brown tone. So I figured I'd just try kind of lightening it up. So I just put some regular nail polish over it to kind of lighten it up a little bit. And I think I actually like how it looks, but it still might be a little too dark for me. I did that after, cutting it down and filing over it so this polish would adhere to it and applying the base coat. Again, it might still be a little bit too dark for me, but all in all, I feel like with the look that I was trying to go for today, it hit that deep brown tone that you can often see behind the Polygel when I do these nails. But I've just went ahead and applied forms to all of the nails because the look I'm going for today is a stiletto look. I thought that stiletto in this gold, as you could see from the thumbnail, would be so like cute and like, fierce. So I was like, yeah, I'm gonna just go ahead and do that. If you guys haven't already checked out my daughter's nail video, she did some press-on nails. I'll leave that in the cards so that way you guys can go check that out. She's so cute and so feisty in her video, and this is what I have to deal with on a day-to-day basis. So y'all get a little taste. She's gonna start posting her videos pretty regularly very soon. Whether it be her doing her nails or one of her little things she likes to do with her nails and her hair and stuff like that. So just look forward to seeing her videos in the future. So I'm going in with this clear polygel from the Your Sugar packet that I have. I really like this polygel, to be honest with you. I've tried the gelin, it was pretty good, but it could be cloudy after curing. But the Your Sugar clear is pretty clear. I mean, again, it's not as crystal clear as more expensive brands that I've seen, but it does the job. Like it does what it's supposed to do. So this time I didn't go in with filing after getting all of that thin layer of clear on all of the nails. I just wanted to just get right away into this design because I was super excited about it. You can file and shape at, in the beginning to get that shape that you want, or you can wait till the end. I find it's easier to file and shape in the beginning, but I was just a little bit anxious about seeing what these nails would turn out to be, so I just wanted to get into it right away. So for this look, I'm doing two nails solid gold, going in with the base coat, and initially I started just little by little applying this gold to the nail, but that seemed to take forever. The same brush that I used to apply the polygel, I'm gonna go ahead and apply the gold glitter with it, but again, it was taking so long, and I decided to just take the end of a nail clipper and start scooping it on there, and it made the process so much faster. Now that brush that you saw is the brush that I talked about from the Your Sugar packet that I really liked. But near the end of it, I had some issues with this brush, and I think I figured out what the issue is, and I'll let y'all know. The brush is still a good brush. Like you could have seen just a few seconds ago, like how sleek that point is at the top, but I'll tell y'all about that later. So one of the middle nails is gonna be just a regular French, and I decided to do a negative space nail by creating the French smile line and also applying some of that same colored polygel. It was a coral polygel from the gelin kit that I had, but I noticed it was a little jellyish, or well, pretty jellyish, so I was still able to see right through that nail. So I decided to take some of that same polish that I used for the nail bed color and coat the underside of that small area so that way it can have more of an effect, like you can actually see the negative space design on this particular nail. So after, getting the smile line where I want it to be, you got to go ahead and go in there at a 90-degree angle and sharpen up those lines. So that way everything is nice and crisp and you could see that definition when you get into filing and things of that nature. So just like I did the 2 full gold nails, I go in with that base coat gel and started scooping that glitter onto the nails in order to create the desired look for both the French nail and the negative space. So getting to the Your Sugar brush and this gelish polygel. Now, while this polygel is a bit more on the expensive side and supposed to be more high quality, there's something I noticed. I thought it was just me at first, but every time I use this polygel, there's this white residue that remains in the slip solution. And for this slip solution here, I used alcohol, the 71% alcohol, but it also happened when I used the slip solution from the gelish set. And I noticed that it did something weird to my brush. And I remember I told you guys about the gelish brush that came with the set and how I was getting, acrylic brush vibes from it. But the same separating of the hairs at the very tip, I noticed the same thing happen with my very dainty Your Sugar brush. And I was so mad. You can see it. Look at how the hairs are like fraying at the tip. But I'll get back into how I kind of semi-fixed it. And I think I'm going to have to go in again with another application to fix it. But here I took that same clear polygel and I added some of the gold glitter that I got from Walmart to create a 3D crown. I added some of my clear stones that I have in my little kit to the top of the crowns to make it look like it was gems on the crowns because I didn't have any colored gold ones. And I'm also making a bow. So this whole thing is all like if Queen Midas had a wife, this is what I envision her nails would look like. Like she would be so fierce. It'll be gold because Midas's touch, anything he touched will be gold. And I kind of envision that this is what her nails would look like. Like her nails will be so bomb, so gold, so pretty, and just so unique. So I wanted to have some type of art to go with these nails and not just be plain old regular nails. I'm into like bling and stuff. Like look at that negative space. It's really coming through. I'm just wiping off the inhibition layer with the alcohol. There I'm using my rhinestone glue to adhere the 3D art, and the gold stones that I'm gonna put on here, I'm just putting this below the top coat, my no wipe top coat from Your Sugar, to make sure that it adheres because the pieces are so much bigger. I didn't want it to fall off in storage. But going back to that gelish polygel and a brush, I had to clean my Your Sugar brush several times, and you could see it just sitting there. It looks a little bit better. It doesn't look as frayed. And each time I went in to clean, I cleaned like 4 times. This brush, there was that white residue coming out of the brush, and I was like, oh my gosh, if my brush is messed up, I'm gonna be so mad. So again, although a brand is of high quality and a bit more expensive than the cheaper brands, does not mean that there isn't some things that'll be kind of off about the brand. Unfortunately, I have a lot left in this this tube, and I'm gonna use it. I'm not just gonna throw it away or waste it. But yeah, that's what I noticed. I'm still gonna have to do some cleaning on this brush because my point is not as sleek as it was before. And I really like this little brush, even though I threw some shade at it, and I was getting really upset that I may have potentially damaged it from whatever chemical was in this gelish polygel. But here I'm just adhering the stones where I want it and making it all nice and cute. You know, Queen Midas's wife, you know, she be rocking these nails. They're so, so cute. Like, I'm trying to get a little bit better at my 3D art. My plan is to get some sculpting gel so I can be a little bit more refined with the things that I create, and the right brushes and things like that, because I'm just using the same brush I'm applying this Polygel with to do all of my little artwork. Look at that negative space. So one thing I am noticing, and I'm not sure if you guys could see it, but I'm gonna have to go up a little bit higher because I am clipping the length of those nails to make my nail bed, because you can see like the background, you see that? But all in all, I think it came out really, really cute. So as always, let me know what y'all think, and I'll most definitely talk to you guys in my next one.